Hi everybody, it's Deborah. Thanks for joining me for my video. I wanted to do a video today about what I consider as the best email service, also known as an autoresponder, email marketing software, email marketing service. I personally use Aweber. I think they're the best. I have shopped around for other ones. I've been using Aweber a long time. It's what I started with, and it's what I've decided to stick with, and it's been a really great tool for my affiliate marketing business. And so I just wanted to do a video to kind of show you around and kind of tell you what it's all about. Now, let's talk about a couple of things first. First of all, what is an autoresponder? Again, an email marketing service, an email marketing software, they're all the same. I'm going to refer from here on out to Aweber as an autoresponder because that's the most common term that it's called. An autoresponder is a program that you have, like Aweber, where you can send emails automatically, where you can get people to sign up for your email subscriber list, and then you can send them emails automatically. Now, let me just give you an example. I think that most successful affiliate marketers, internet marketers, entrepreneurs would agree that in order to be successful online, you need to be consistently doing a series of 4 steps. Okay. The first step is to get traffic. And one of the best ways to get traffic to your website or to whatever it is that you're offering is to offer something free, some kind of a little freebie, like a free report or a free article or, free information, a free ebook, some little thing for free. And what you do is you offer this something for free, and you give it to them in exchange for them subscribing to your email list. So they subscribe and they get whatever it is that they signed up for, and Aweber, your autoresponder, sends that to them automatically. Automatic response, autoresponder, you see? And then what you do is you set up a series of emails within Aweber so that you're continuing to email those same people. And those of us who are successful will tell you, you shouldn't just pound those people with email after email trying to sell them something. They're going to unsubscribe very quick to get rid of you. Your best bet is to provide them with value, to share your knowledge, give them more information, have more discussions, write more blog posts, content that you're writing for your website, share it with them. And so they're getting emails from you regularly. And then once you're, kind of building up a sense of trust with them, and they not only do they see you as somebody that might know a little bit about the topic, but they also start to trust you. And so that when you do recommend products and services for them to purchase, they trust you and they're more likely to buy. And so that's the process. So why you have an autoresponder or an email marketing service like Aweber is to have that all set up. Okay, you can create a sign-up form on Aweber where you create a sign-up form, sign up here for a free report. And that's where they sign up, and then Aweber will put them on your email list, okay? And then Aweber will automatically send them whatever they signed up for. Okay, and then Aweber will send whatever emails you've created and put in your Aweber account that continue to talk about the subject to them on a regular basis, however you set it up. If they get one once a week, if they get one every 3 days, if they get one video a day for 5 days in a row, whatever, you set it up. And then it goes on and on. And, people can be a subscriber on your email list for years. And you got to consider the people that are on your email list are a targeted audience. All right. They know you, they trust you, and they are specifically interested in the topic that your website is about. Otherwise, they wouldn't have subscribed to your email list. So it's kind of like pinpointing a targeted audience. They're your customers, and a lot of them are going to be your customers for years to come. So not only are you sharing, your content that you're writing for your website, your articles and, things that are helping them, but you're also promoting products and services to them. And then whenever you come across something new, some new product or service, that again, you get commission, for selling, you can send out an email blast and send it to all your subscribers. Say, hey, I just found out about this particular thing, and email it to them, and you get a whole bunch of sales. Okay, so that's just a really, that's kind of a very simple, quick summary, but that's kind of what this is all about. Some of the things you can do with Aweber is, like I said, you can create sign-up forms that automatically send what the person signed up for. You can create beautiful templates that have like maybe your website's logo or your picture or something, that makes it look nice and makes your emails look really professional. Like I said, you can also have, it's called a legacy follow-up series, and that's where a bunch of emails that you set up that you want your subscribers to get, and you can be adding to them all the time. You also get, this is a kind of a cool feature that it's one of the reasons I originally signed up for Aweber, is they do what's called a blog broadcast. And what that is you can hook Aweber up to your website. And then every time you publish a blog post, on your website, it's automatically sent to your subscribers in a beautiful email format that you have set up. And that saves a lot of time. Every time you are writing new content for your website, obviously it's something that's going to benefit them because, they signed up for your website to begin with. So they automatically get that. And it's just a really nice service, and it saves you a lot of time. Because you don't have to then go and physically send that email, every time. It just gets automatically shared with your subscribers. Now, you can set that up to not happen. It doesn't have to happen automatically, but you can have it happen automatically, and that's quite a cool feature. Also, with Aweber, any emails that you do send, they provide detailed analytics. Okay, so you can look in there, and after you've sent an email, and you can say, okay, I sent that email 3 days ago. You can see how many people opened it. You can see how many people clicked on the links within it. You can even set up down the road, when you get better at this, if you want to, you can set up conversion goals. So you can set up, like, say, if you send an email and every time somebody bought what you're promoting in that email, you made $20 in commission. You can set that up in Aweber so that if you send an email blast, you can see how many people opened this, how many people clicked on the link inside it, and how many people bought it, and therefore how much money did I make? Okay, now that's kind of more advanced email marketing that you can learn along the way. But it's not necessary for you to know right now. So don't be overwhelmed by that. Don't be overwhelmed by any of this, because it is a learning process, but you can absolutely sign up with Aweber and at least start so that every time somebody's visiting your website, they have the opportunity to sign up for your email list. And if you're online, you need to not lose a single day of having the opportunity to bring people into your email list, because your email list can be golden. Okay. And I'll explain that a little bit more going forward. So why don't I just stop talking so much for a little bit. You can see we're here on my Aweber dashboard. This is Aweber. This is where you are when you sign in. Now, here I am. I currently have 4,121 subscribers in my email, in my Aweber account. I did have 5,000, but then I realized that there's a feature where you can see how many people have unsubscribed and you can delete them. So again, I'm learning right along with you here. We're always learning new things. This is, some of these programs that you use as an affiliate marketer, once you're a bigwig, some of the stuff that the bigwigs do with them, I don't even know how to do yet. Do you know what I mean? But yet I'm very successful at it as an affiliate marketer. So no rush. We just learn things along the way. But anyway, I was over 5,000. Now I'm at 4,127 because I deleted a lot of subscribers who had chosen to unsubscribe. So here we are. Let me just show you around a little bit. Now, first of all, let me tell you, I have one of my websites, and I have several, is called peoplelovinganimals.com. And on that website, I promote products and services regarding dogs and cats. Okay. And it can be anything from dog training to new collar, pet beds, gifts for pets at Christmas time, cat training, all these things. And I write articles. That's the content I write for my website. I pick various topics having to do with dogs and cats, and I write articles for the website, and that's what it is. So I have two email subscriber lists set up in Aweber. One is called my dog lovers list. I also have a cat lovers list. So here we are in my dog lovers list. First of all, let's look at my subscribers to date. And like I said, this is just one of my websites. I have several. Last I knew, I think I was about 190 or so. Let's see how many subscribers I have at this moment. I'm sorry, it's taking a while to boot this up. So obviously, you know, I can go in here, I can look at my subscribers, see how many I have. Okay, I have 122. I have 122 people currently subscribed. And for example, like here's sign up forms. These are the sign up forms I've done so far. Under dog lovers, free dog training manual, free preview of the online dog trainer, dog training videos. I obviously, how to stop your dog from barking. So I obviously have a lot of dog training stuff. So these, for example, these are sign up forms that I created in Aweber for people to sign up, for example, for a free dog training manual. Okay, so the sign up form is published on my website. They sign up for the free dog training manual. They're added to my subscriber list now. So now they're on my dog lovers list, and Aweber automatically sends them that dog manual. Okay, and then they go to, let me show you this. This is what we were talking about, the legacy follow-up series. They go to the legacy follow-up series that I've already set up, and these are a series of emails that they're going to receive. And the first email they receive is welcome. You know, peoplelovinganimals.com welcomes you, and that's an email from me, and it says, you know, here's my website, here's what I do, thank you so much, all that kind of stuff. And then I start sending information about, you can see here, dog training, foods that are poisonous for dogs and cats, dog biting tips. Try to get a few more here just to give you, here's one article about dog aggression, how to introduce two dogs, best puppy training, is pet insurance worth it for dogs, how to control dog behavior. Now, I've been writing for this website for over 3 years. I have hundreds of these, hundreds. Okay, look at, you go down, 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 down. So once people are on my dog training subscriber list, you can see I have most of these set up. I can see I made a typo here. I have most of these set up to receive every 7 days. So about once a week, they get an article from me. And the thing is a lot of these articles are just helpful. You know, they're just things, you know, foods that are poisonous for dogs and cats. I'm not selling anything in that email. I'm not selling anything. It's just an informative, helpful article for the people on my list. But in other ones, I'm selling something. You know, like the dog training stuff. I'm selling a dog training program that I get commission on. You know, so you can see the value in this at Christmas time, for example. I do posts about, you know, gifts for dogs and gifts for dog lovers, and I send it out to this list and I make commission on it. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Now, again, like I said, I also have one for cat lovers, and all of that, you know, has to do with the cat lovers. Now, let me show you something else. Here's another list for one of the companies I promote. They, it's called SFM. It's the Six Figure Mentors. They provide 7 days videos. Okay. So for example, so I created a sign up form. Free affiliate marketing training videos. Okay. That's the sign up form. So when people sign up for that, they're signing up for the videos. Okay. So then I go back in here and I create a follow-up series that gives them the videos. So as you can see, once a day here, or I'm sorry, not once a day, once every day they're getting a new video as promised, these videos that they signed up for. You see? So again, automated Automated, automated. I can't say that word enough, because when you're an internet marketer, it can get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, which is a really good thing. But one of the reasons, wouldn't you agree, that we became affiliate marketers is so that we wouldn't have to work so much, that we could have a part-time job and make a full-time living. Remember all that? Sitting on your laptop, working at the beach, all that stuff. Okay, so we need automated. We need programs to do things for us. And so, this is wonderful. I have lots of, things on my website where people can sign up for these things, and they get the free stuff. They get on my email list, and then they can hear from me on a regular basis. They get all kinds of help and support and information. And I'm also promoting products and services to them, which I get paid for, and I make a commission. Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about here. Now, let me see if there's anything else on here. Well, let me show you, for example, let's go back to the dog lovers list, because my People Animals website, by the way, is peoplelovinganimals.com. You can go there and you can see what that particular looks like. And that website has a really cute picture on the homepage that is my logo. And so, for example, in this email that they get, you'll see, I'll show you here what it looks like. I have my logo in the email, and I'm sorry it takes so long for this. See this? Look at this cute picture. This is adorable. This is the logo for my People Loving Animals People Loving Animals website. So you can see, here's the welcome email. Hi, thanks so much for showing up. I tell them a little bit about my website. I personally donate 10% of the commissions I make from that website to animal charities. So I put that in here, a link to my website, So anything they get from me is going to have this cute logo. And so it looks nice, and you can see via Aweber, it will address them by their first name. You can put links in here. You can put pictures in here. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on there. Let's see what else can I show you. I'm looking at a list here. I'm sorry to be rude and look away from the screen, but I'm just trying to show you some things. I showed you the signups, the template, the legacy follow-up series, the blog posts. Let's get out of here. Oops, now my face is in the way and I can't get out of here. Okay, let's move us over to here. I don't currently have my blog posts automatically to set up the blog podcast that I told you about, but I'll just show you briefly. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is my internet service acting up today or what, but like, for example, under messages, you see this down here, blog broadcasts. That's where up your blog broadcasts so that every time you publish a post on your website, it gets sent to them. See, create blog broadcast, and it's actually quite simple. It's quite simple to do. And a lot of this, I got to tell you, is very user-friendly. Setting this up, creating a list, creating a sign-up form, writing emails, setting it up. It's pretty user-friendly. I would say, I don't think I would be lying if I said 95% of what I've done on Aweber, I figured out by myself. All right. Now, I've had to go to them for questions, lots and lots and lots, over these last 3 or 4 years that I've been using them. But I'm basically able to get it set up, and, but then, there's other things I want to do, and then I email them, and I'm like, well, how do I do this or how do I do that? But for the most part, getting it set up, pretty user-friendly, in my opinion. And I told you they have the detailed analytics. Let's see if I can find any, I haven't done an actual, just a plain old broadcast for this one in a while where you just send people stuff. I don't think I have, but let me just see. And no, it's not in that legacy follow-up series. It's just an email that I sent them. Like I said, if I happen to find something new, like, for example, this one, personalized dog necklaces, great Christmas gift for dog lovers. I sent this out back in November, and you can see I sent it to 171 subscribers that I had at the time. 21 people opened it, and out of those, 9 people clicked, on the link that was in there. Okay, so you can see these, like this one was sent to 155 subscribers. Out of those, 19 people opened it, 6 people clicked on the link. So, you can see, and you can use this as analytics to see, which emails are successful, which ones aren't, and which ones are getting you sales and making you money. So that's a pretty neat feature that they have, the analytics. Also, when you have an Aweber account, let me just skip here. You can do as many as you want. Look at all these lists. I have a lot of lists. I have several lists, and I'm going to bounce off this page because there's some stuff on there I do for other people, because I do website work for people that I don't necessarily think I should blab all their business. It's nothing secure, or really nothing anybody really care about. But I have lots of lists. I have several websites, and you can also do several things within each website. Like, for example, on my People Loving Animals website, I want a campaign to send people 5 free dog training videos. I want to do a campaign where I'm sending somebody a free cat training guide, or a beautiful illustrated book about cat care, or whatever. Well, these are all different sign-up forms. They're all signing up to the same list, but they're getting different stuff. And like I said, I have an email list for dog lovers, and I have an email list for cat lovers. So it can be very specific, and you can set up as many of those as you want, as many websites as you want, as many sign-up forms as you want, as many lists as you want, as many follow-up series as you want. Those you would put in the form of a campaign, and you can have as many of them as you want. So again, don't be intimidated by any of that. It can get just as big as you can, just as it can expand just as much as you can. But if you are one person and you have one website and you have one sign up form, and you give away a free report, and that's where they sign up, and then you do content for your website, and you want them to get that automatically, done. Then done. That's what you would use your Aweber for. Okay. Now let's see what else we can talk about here. Okay, let's talk about pricing. Okay, first of all, Aweber has a 30-day free trial. Okay, so you can sign up for free. You can have 30 days to, move around on the website, maybe set up a sign-up form, and then, sign up yourself on the form so you can see what happens to the person when they sign up. Like, what do they get? What does it look like? Throw in a couple of just little tester emails just to kind of look at it and say, okay, how hard is it to set this up? How hard is it to set up a sign-up form? How hard is it to set up an email that they get afterwards? And you have a full month where you can kind of screw around with that, and you can get an idea of, is that something, is it what you're looking for, and can you see how it can benefit your business, and so forth. And then after the 30-day free trial, then you pay $19 a month. And I'm quite sure that will take you up to 2,500 subscribers. Now, if you're like me, when I first started with Aweber, I was fairly new, and it took me a while to get up to 2,500 subscribers. Okay, so I paid that $19 a month for quite a long time to get up to the 25 subscribers, or 2,500. And then I did get up to 2,500 subscribers, and it went from $19 a month to $30 a month. And then, like I said, I did get up to 5,000 subscribers, and then it went up to $50 a month. But then, like I said, I discovered that I could delete people who had unsubscribed, and so I deleted them, and now I'm back down to about 4,100. So my bill is adjusted accordingly. I go back down to the $30 a month. So your bill for Aweber each month is, in direct correlation with how much you're doing. And, so obviously the less you're doing, the less you can afford to pay, so the less you do pay. And the more you're doing, the more money you're making, so the more money you can afford to pay. So I think that it's very fair that they do it that way, because they shouldn't be charging me with my, if I have 100 subscribers, they shouldn't be charging me the same as somebody who has 10,000 subscribers. Do you see? So it's all based on that. Also, you do get a cheaper rate if you pay annually. I think you can also pay quarterly on Aweber. I think you can. But I do know you can pay annually, because that's what I do. Most things online that you buy for your business are cheaper if you pay annually. And so I always take advantage of that. And I've been using Aweber several years, so I'm not afraid at all to go ahead and pay annually. All right, now I think I've shown you everything. I don't want to go on too much longer, and I'm sure you're sick of my voice by now. So let me just tell you a couple things. At the bottom of this video in the description, you'll see a few things. First, you'll see a link to my complete review of Aweber. You know, we've just done kind of a quick overview here. I've shown you around a little, but you can actually go in and click in the description below for my complete review of Aweber, and that gives you a lot more information. Okay, you're going to see a video in that review, and that's this video. Okay, so it's the same video, but you're going to get a lot more information from that review. Also, at the bottom of this video in the description, you're going to see a link to sign up for the 30-day trial for Aweber. So, you know, go ahead, sign up, check it out. Like I said, do a little fake thing, you know, set up a little fake list, do a little sign up form, put it on one of the pages of your website, sign up yourself, and then see what it looks like, see what your people get. You know, see what your subscribers get, you know, send them a little, you know, set it up to send them a little something, you know, just try it out. Like, give it a dry run. I shouldn't say a fake email list. I should say like a dry run. Like, go ahead and set something up and say, you know, I really want this, or I don't want this. And then, you know, say, okay, if I had this email list, what if these people got an email from me every time I did a blog post? And it was just automatic that they just continue to hear from me. And, you know, every time you put something online, that's an opportunity to have a sign-up form for somebody to sign up for your email list. So, again, I wish that I don't want to say I wish somebody had told me, because you know what, I'm very grateful for the training that I got. I started with a company called Wealthy Affiliate. And if you click on my website link in the description for this email, you can click into my website and you'll see I do a lot of promoting of Wealthy Affiliate. They're the ones that trained me. And I'm really grateful for my training. It was very thorough, and I wouldn't be working at home in my pajamas making the kind of money I'm making now if it wasn't for them. Okay. So I don't want to say, oh, I wish somebody had told me. They told me plenty. What I should say is I wish I had understood when I first started affiliate marketing the importance of having an email list and what value that would bring to my business. You know, not only now, if I find something new now, I can send it out to my email subscribers and I can make sales right away, but also for my future. You know, in retirement, so to speak. You know, I want an email list that, you know, people are going to be with me for years to come, that are going to continue to read the content of my website. They're going to continue to be interested in the products and services that I offer, and I can continue to make money. So I really wish that I had started earlier. You know, I can't, you know, how many subscribers would I have now if I had started earlier? But better late than never, right? And if you haven't started yet, here you are. You're finding out about it now. And I strongly suggest that you go ahead and do it. And then, you know, Aweber has absolutely fantastic customer service. If you send them an email via their help, here's the little help thing right here. You click on that, you send them an email, you get a reply within minutes. I am not kidding. You get a reply within minutes, and you get an actual reply from a real person. You don't get some stupid, you know, boilerplate form email that addresses something that you didn't even email about. Like, it doesn't even have anything to do with the question you asked. You know, you've probably experienced that. It's a real person, and they're talking to you, and they're responding to you, and they're giving you an answer. And if there's anything that you're trying to do in Aweber and you can't do, or you're having trouble or whatever, not only will they help you in a way that you can really easily understand, but they'll do it for you if you need them to. I have had nothing but good service from Aweber. They're really, really good about the service, and I like that a lot. I appreciate that, because there's a lot of companies you don't get good service, and it really ticks me off. It really does, especially if it's a service I'm paying for. You know, if it's a service I'm paying for, you know, I expect to have good customer service, and you'll get that at Aweber. So, like I said, down at the bottom, there's a link to my review. There's a link to go ahead and start the 30-day trial for Aweber. I'm also going to include a link for you to subscribe to my email list. If you're watching this video, then obviously you either are an internet marketer, or you're looking to be an internet marketer. You're trying to learn more about internet marketing, and that's I do a lot of that. I have a whole website around it. I have this email subscriber list, you know, for it, and I'm doing articles and videos regularly regarding this entire topic. So feel free, go ahead and sign up for my email list, and you'll start getting things from me. And the other thing that you should know is whenever you do sign up, and whenever anybody signs up for your email list, they can unsubscribe at any time. Okay, so you know, you're not trapping anybody or anything. If they sign up for your email list and they don't want to get an email from you every 7 days or whatever, they just unsubscribe. Okay, so it's not pushy. It's, you know, they can unsubscribe anytime they want to. And like I said, also in the description for this video, I'll give you a link to my website so you can click around and see some of the topics I talk about, and you can, you know, see some other videos and things like that. Again, my name is Deborah. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. There's other videos already on here, and I'm adding to them regularly. Sometimes, well, it's going to be pretty often. So you might want to go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So every time I do a video, you'll know about it. And also, I would really appreciate it if you do like this video, to like this video and give me a like, because I would really appreciate that. Anytime, if you're going to subscribe to my email list, that is a direct link to me. Okay, so you can reply to any email I ever send you. I'm going to read it and I'm going to reply. Also, you can do comments down at the end of this video if you have any questions, if you have anything to add, if there's anything more that you wish I would have told you that you need the answer to, go ahead and comment down below. And I do read those comments and I do respond to them personally. Okay, so again, thank you so much for visiting, and I wish you all the success in the world in affiliate marketing. And honestly, ain't it fun? It really is. Doing this for a living is really fun. So I'm happy to help other people to be successful at doing it. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.